Hey everybody, I'm Lis. Come on a journey with me and you can see how I see. In touch. Hi everyone, I have a new Instant Pot Duo Evo Plus. Ooh, So I'm going to unbox it and see if I can figure out how to use it. Got all the ingredients ready to make a roast. Might not eat for a while. Alright, that little ring thing looks important. This is all just packing stuff. I guess I can lift it up a bit. Whoa, this thing's heavy. Watch out for my Polaris here. I'm not seeing anything else in here that we need. My phone's talking. Alright. This thing is definitely bigger than I thought. I've actually not really handled one too much. My mom has one, but okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to remove this, some kind of valve or something. I did watch a couple YouTube videos, but they weren't for this specific kind, and they weren't necessarily geared toward the blind. Sorry, just kind of chatting. This has all kinds of features. You can use it as a slow cooker or an instant pot or oh, okay, maybe that helps. Right, there's some big scary lid here. Oh, I didn't read you the directions. The first set of directions said to remove all the packaging from the device. Alright, so I'm assuming this is like a steamer rack kind of thing. Just going to throw this stuff on the floor right now anyway. Alright, and this is what I read would be the insert pot. Things that can burn. Alright, so there doesn't appear to be anything else in here. Alright, so I read about these buttons and this dial. Alright, here's the cord. Looks like a really serious cord here. Oh, didn't get everything. Okay. I'm not describing very well for my fellow blind viewers what I'm doing, but I've just removed all the packaging. I do have Sean's here in case I have a question. This feels like a sticker that's supposed to stay on there. Can you see from there?
It stays.
Okay. Just don't want to have some silly thing go on here. Okay. So, go back to my directions. It didn't say
title. There are no items to display box.
It didn't say anything about this ring.
Follow these steps to familiarize yourself.
Okay, so it says follow these steps to familiarize yourself with your Instant Pot Duo Evo Plus. And then it says this will take 20 minutes just to do the test, so perhaps I'll do a separate video for the first meal right after this. Alright, so it says to remove the inner pot from the cooker base. I did that. That's this. And it says to add 3 cups of water and then put the inner pot back into the base. I'm a little unsure about this ring, but I guess we'll get there. Alright. 1 cup measuring cup
It
here?
said to clean the inner pot and to wipe out the outer pot first.
Oh, it didn't say that in my directions. I thought that was before you cooked in it. Okay, all right, we're gonna wash the pot first. I knew we'd want to wash it before we cooked, but Sean has the whole manual. I just have the testing part pulled up, so. I've never been a big manual kind of person, but since safety is definitely an issue with this kind of appliance. Now see, I could have been talking and you could have been washing the inner pot. Also, we read earlier, it also said something about wiping it with something dry on the inside?
Wipe the inside out in case there's any packing material that just chipped off, so you have something that melts on it.
There's a heating element in here and they wanted to make sure
You can point it towards me, I can make sure there's something in it. It looks clean.
Somebody's camera shy over there. Alright. I'm not really sure how dry the thing has to go in there. Did it say anything about that?
Just dry the outside.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to put water in this other part anyway. Okay. Now, I lost my cup. There we go. Alright, so I'm putting 3 cups of water. 1. Turn the water down so it wouldn't overflow. 2. I'm impatient. 3. Alright, and then something else I'm going to do. I have my grill display here. You know, it's like a $5,000–6,000 piece of equipment. I like to put it in a trash bag. I can still feel the braille through the bag, but now my device is protected. I will have to be careful with the heating element in this plastic bag. Alright, so here we go. Let me grab this pot. Stick it in here. Alright. Now my directions don't say anything about that ring. It says to connect the power cord. And then close the lid. I'm assuming we need to do something about this, unless there's a ring in it. Oh, there is a ring in it. So did it come with an extra ring, maybe?
Looks like it.
Okay. We'll be looking for that ring later. Alright, so, well, hold on, I'm not doing stuff in order. It says to plug it in. Alright, it made a noise. Hope that was a good noise. Does it say anything on here?
This is off.
It says off? Oh, okay. Alright, it says close the lid as described. My bag's a little wrinkly because I was hurrying. In the pressure cooking basics. Alright. Okay, it did a little song. Now I think you have to turn it and lock it. And then, alright, now what does the display say there now?
Off.
Alright. I'm gonna make this better. Okay. Now, okay, there's a little note here. Maybe I'll just, okay, it says press pressure cook. Just to select the pressure. So if I remember right from what we were reading, that's going to be this top left button. Now, Sean, I'm going to ask you, because is this the, what is this supposed to be on here somewhere?
I think so.
I mean, it fits on there. It's got little holes in it. I'm assuming this is a steam valve. So I'm gonna have to be careful when I'm trying to point this thing at the camera, because where this thing is apparently gonna be letting its little steam business out. That's where my face is, so I'll have to be mindful of that. Are you looking in the manual to double check that?
Steam release cover.
All right.
Disperses and softens steam release.
All right, well, I think I have it where it will disperse and soften, so I think we're good. All right. So is this pressure cook up here?
Yeah.
All right. I thought my little bag would work better than. All right. And I'm supposed to select the pressure cook setup menu. Oh, sorry, smart menu. Sorry. All right. So can you see the little display from there?
This is off.
All right. This is giving me a little encouragement from a blind standpoint because it beeps when things are selected. What does it say now? It says I'm supposed to turn the dial to scroll through, and we're going to find custom, which I think was the first one on the list.
Yep.
All right. Oh, and it does click. Okay, so this is encouraging. Does it say custom?
You went past it. It was already on custom.
Oh.
Now it's on custom.
So I thought you told me it was on off.
It's on. No, when you hit the pressure cook, it went to the display. To display all the smart programs.
And does it let you? Okay, so you can't. I was hoping that it would have.
Now you're all the way to the last one.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would have where
It would stop.
It would stop. That would be better, because then you could know you were already to the left and count. All right. So that's our setting that we're supposed to be on. All right, when the cook time flashes, turn the dial counterclockwise to adjust the cook time to 5 minutes. All right, and then press start to begin cooking. And the display will indicate on. All right, so this is custom. I don't know how I get to time.
Press it.
Press what?
The button. The dial.
Oh. Oh, it's like a selecty button. All right, so then we have to go to counterclockwise, and we're going to find the time. So maybe you can tell me what you're seeing. I'm also going to get my phone out and see if I can read the display with my phone. But
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
all right, and I assume that's minutes, not
I assume it's minutes.
hours.
Yeah, it's minutes.
Oh, because all right. So I hit go here. Here we go. And what does it say? Oh, you gotta get closer. It got littler. Oh.
It's flashing high.
It said that you were supposed to hit start.
Oh.
Which
Down.
is the
Other side.
bottom right, if I remember.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. This is cancel down here, and this is start.
On.
Alright, so it gives 3 beeps when it's on, apparently. Alright, and there's some kind of progress bar that you can see.
It says it's flashing the first bar that says preheating.
Alright. Now I wonder if it'll beep when it actually finishes preheating. That'll be interesting. I normally get this bag flatter than I got. Alright, so then there's a thing about customizing your cook time and temperatures and pressure levels are saved to the SMART program. So if you go back to something and try to redo it, it remembers what you wanted to do. So that's kind of interesting. And then it says once it's pressured, the cooking will begin and the display will change from on to the cooking timer will count down. So what I'm thinking is if it beeps to tell me that it's gonna, you know, that it switched from pressurizing to cooking, I could then set my own timer to kind of be in sync with it, just so I'd have an idea of what was happening and how much time was left. So we'll see if it actually beeps. Those beeps are helpful. A lot of appliances these days don't really have that. They're just touch screens, and so I'm liking this. This gives me hope that I can use this independently. So we'll just wait. And then, so when it finishes doing its cooking, it's going to switch to keep warm. I'm impatient. I'm just going to keep reading ahead. And then you press cancel, and that puts it back into that standby mode. Then there's a quick release, which I probably should have explored that before I got everything hot. Maybe I can do that safely. I assume it's this little slidey switch, maybe? Is this some kind of filter in here? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, maybe we shouldn't play with it while it's doing its little thing. Alright, is it just still saying,
Still flashing the first bar.
okay. It's starting to smell a little bit warm, kind of like the first time you use a pan. It has that, I don't know, hot pan smell, almost a little bit of an oily undertone. Probably the coating that they put on it or something. And so I'm reading here, and it's telling me how to be safe with the steam and that what the float valve is going to do and all that, but we'll talk about that when we get there. It's kind of a crazy video if you have to wait a long time. Did it say, I don't see anywhere.
The second bar.
I don't see anywhere where it says how long it takes for this to heat up. Did you see?
No, I didn't.
Okay. This is when I could sing. I could do a little song. If I could juggle. I guess I could grab my phone now and see if I can see that display since you guys are waiting anyway. Alright. So, I will try. Get my voice back on here.
Speech on.
There we go.
Social folder. 4X. 4 new A.
Open Seeing AI.
See AI.
Of course, if it's just a progress bar, it's not like a number. Is it really, literally just a,
Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
I'm asking you that, John, is it?
Pressure.
It's
Instant.
just
Dual
a-
plus. Preheating. Pressure. Stop.
Okay, so it says
Stop.
preheating.
Instant. Close. Pressure. Instant quiet. Instant October app. Close. Instant quiet. Dual plus. CD. Preheating. Reservoir. Hot. Instant. Fisher. Pressure. Hot.
Okay, so I don't know if you could understand. It's sort of kind of hiccuping. I guess it's maybe flashing a little bit.
It's got 3 bars in the preheating section. 2 of them are solid, 1 is flashing.
Okay, so it was telling me that it was preheating. So this is an app that's called Seeing AI, and one of the options is to read short text. So whatever's in the view of the camera, if it's text that can be read, it'll voice that. I'm starting to hear a little steamy sound. I'll be quiet, see if y'all can hear it. Don't know. Can you see some steam starting to come? All right, I'm feeling a little heat right down in this area, so probably when it gets going full steam, I don't really want to stick my fingers right there, but
No, I still don't steam.
all right, you can see it. Oh, it's kind of cold enough.
Instant pressure. Instant kill. Here. Pressure. 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 Cook. Pressure. Evo. Pressure. Pressure. Cook. Custom. Pressure. Cook. Rain. Steam. Instant. Custom. Play. Start.
Okay, so now it's actually reading the buttons. I must not be lined up as well here. I was reading these buttons over here.
Channel. Show text. Start. Adding. Instant duo. Preheat. Instant dude. Custom. Instant dude. Duo plus. Slow. Preheat. Pressure. Instant. High. Pressure. Custom. Pressure.
Okay, now it's seeing the slow cooker over here.
Preheat. Instant.
Okay, still saying preheating. Alright, it's doing a little clicking kind of noise, almost like thermostat kind of adjustment. I'm wondering if it switched.
Adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value. Instant. Eating. You. Instant. Preheating. Pressure. Tom.
No, it's still saying preheating. You'll have to let me know if my phone is not right. Oh, okay, we had a click and a beep.
Channel. Show text. Adjustable. Instant. Pressure. Cook. Preheat. Close. Pressure. Cook. Rain. Steam. Instant. Preheat. Cooking. Pressure. Custom. Play.
Okay, so now it says...
Pizza.
Hold on.
Regular channel. Show text. Adjustable. Swipe up. Instant dude. Evo plus. Cooking. Preheat. Pressure. Selling. Start slash. High. Key. Warm. Start.
So this is kind of a weird angle here.
Close. Instant. Preheat cooking. Pressure.
Alright, it says, now it's saying preheat cooking. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's now at the 5-minute countdown.
Okay,
There's
so
a big 5 on there. Maybe if you move your phone back a little bit.
And obviously if I wasn't videoing, I would have this where I could get it a better angle.
Cool. Pressure. Custom. Keep. Warm. Custom. Once. Comma. Sure. Steam. Instant. Cooking. Hot. Heat. Pressure. Cook. Rise slash. Rain. And. Instant hot. Evo plus. Cooking. Preheat. Pressure.
Not
Custom.
reading the number.
And. Move. Pressure. Rain. Instant. Cooking. Preheat. Hot.
Okay,
Pressure.
so that's where I would have set my other timer. I would have said, Alexa, set an alarm for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
And she's gonna be a little behind the pressure cooker, but that's all right. And so we'll pause the video and we'll be back after 5 minutes. I'll try to turn it on when it's like 10 seconds left so you can hear the little noise that it probably will make when it's done. All right, so it did a triple beep and it seems to have gone into a keep warm mode. So, this was cancel, right?
No, further into the dial.
Oh, I didn't know there was stuff out here too. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is cancel.
Now it says off.
All right, and then I'm supposed to release the valve. And I'm a little nervous, to be honest, but here we go. Wow. Do I hold it or does it go? There it goes. It wasn't locking in because I was being a chicken. Alright, so the steam is obviously coming out. Let's see what we're going to do next while we wait. Alright, it says the float valve will drop when the pressure has been fully released. I think I'll just be able to tell by the sound, and then I'll wait a little longer. And then you open the lid. It's still going to... I didn't realize there was going to be so much waiting. Oh, okay. I think that was the valve dropping down. It made a click. Did you see it drop down?
I can't see it from here.
Oh. Well, that's hot. Don't put your fingers on that. Not a good choice. Do you want to look or... Let's see. It says to discard the water. So I'll open in just a second. I'm going to wait a little bit longer because I'm a chicken. It says discard the water, remove the inner pot from the inner pot, and then it says you're ready to start cooking. Dun dun dun. Okay, so I'm gonna remove. Hey, at least we'll be on YouTube if something stupid happens. Okay, I think that means I'm done. And it's telling me that the lid is off. Okay, so then we'll discard the water and I'll come back and cook my first dinner. Bye! Hey everyone! Thanks for coming by to check out my video. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button, and you might want to subscribe to my channel, and you can ring the bell so you get a notification when the next video comes out. If you need to get in touch with me, maybe you want to make a request or you want to check on booking for an event, you can shoot me an email. It's Lis, L-I-S, sings for you, and the 4 is a word, not a number, @gmail.com. Hope to hear from you soon.